When we stopped the expedition to the moon month on the planet's level 4, this is the third trace of the yellow star in the original Barren system, and we think the conquest is very simple. People call themselves a split species. Warfare was frequent and often brutal, even with their primitive weapons. As standard procedure dictated, we began searching for strategic centers and monuments vital to the cause. First, we finally settled on our first target, the Eiffel Tower at the western end of the largest landmass, the Forbidden City at the eastern end of the same landmass, and the location of the nation's capital on the third largest landmass. Mass Command was indecisive about which of the city's many monuments or buildings to target, and there was much discussion about attacking the Pentagon, with its more military significance, or the White House, with its political significance. In the end, a compromise was reached, a modest goal that had obvious meaning and was far removed from any other major structure. Why else would they monitor the Earth during its entire rotation? It won't harm civilians, and it will be a good little target to demonstrate how accurately we can hit them. This is a terrible mistake. We later learned that after a 3-year bloody battle with the Backwater Prims, they were mercilessly pushed back from one world to the other. What we destroyed, the very thing that connected them to the core of humanity, was a legacy that one would consider a savage and warlike species. They cannot always explain the circumstances of the deceased. Some had disappeared, and some had never been found. There was nothing left to find that millions of soldiers lost and received proper funeral rites. These soldiers are commemorated in many places, but none are more revered than the tomb of the unknown soldier. By desecrating this place, we evoke the shed blood of their living soldiers by commemorating their deaths. I write this report as the last remaining commander of the expedition, but deep in the bunkers of our homeworld, I believe they intended to bury us here and tame us into oblivion, unlike their soldiers, whoever they were.